morning, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. What am I talking about? Look at me. I don't even know if it's morning or evening. I'm so old, I can't remember how loud the volume is. Man, oh man, am I a dumb fuck. I don't know why you guys watch. No, actually, I do know why. Because like I always tell you, you don't have to believe me, but we're building something special in this community. And let's just put it this way. I know, you know I'm the best in the business. We see it every day on the charts, but what you don't see is some of the emails I get. Well, a Mr. Anthonycarter has sent me a very, very nice message, a very nice video message, and one could say a nice promoting tool for me. So you're going to see Mr. Anthonycarter in my promotional video. And if you guys want to be part of these segments, if I have sent you a coin, if you've ordered my merchandise, or if you just have something good to say about me, my father is calling, and I do want to talk to him because I just called him, but of course, he called me when I'm doing this, but I will call him back because he's out of town working again, which kind of sucks. But anyhow, but send me to strutrugali@gmail.com. Links, my email's in the description. And if you've gotten a coin, or if you want to say a few inspirational words that I can kind of put into something, maybe do a compilation and I can play it as a promotional thing, or every now and then I pull your clip up. But Mr. Anthonycarter, long time of the long time of the long time of the long time, OG of the OG of the OGs of the motherfucking OGs, and from Australia. You guys always tell me, no homo, when you say you love me. You never have to say that, guys. When you're secure with yourself, you can say, hey, Mr. Anthonycarter's a good-looking gentleman. If that makes me homo, I don't want to be straight. Because why wouldn't I give somebody a compliment? Just like I give the female audience. Should I be ashamed? Make them think I'm hitting on them? No, I'm going to tell them they're attractive and they're knowledgeable. So I'm going to do the same thing with Mr. Anthonycarter. He's a very, very handsome man. So, as Julie said. So there you go, Anthony. Juju thinks you're a handsome man. So, and T-Speak at 222 gives me, to you, the thumbs up. Because this audience is not only easy on the eyes, but we have some brains upstairs, guys. So anyhow, you don't have to believe me. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month. Why would you join Tom's Army, you say? Well, you keep me here full time. And why wouldn't you, after this glowing, spectacular, probably the best endorsement I could have ever gotten. So here you go, guys. Ready? We're going to listen to Mr. Anthonycarter take the stage.
Here at Mother's Second Choice, we're repping Tom's Army. Is his little face on there? Because he knows how to read the chats. Whoa, wait a minute.
Oh, what was that, guys? What was that? My face on here? Oh, there you go. There's what I look like. See, I told you sometimes. There I am. I told you. That's my face. There you go.
Little face on there. Because he knows how to read the charts. Whoa, wait a minute. He massages the charts. So if you want to know a little bit about XRP or any other little cryptos, get on to Tom's Army.
Well fucking done. Well fucking done. Well played, Anthony. Well played. And then somebody, just so you know, somebody got the coin. And I don't want to say whose name it is because I didn't ask them if I could use it. But anyhow. There's one of the guys who got the coin. Like Anthony would say. So now, if that's not good enough, I think his last name's Carter. Okay, I was going to say, if I didn't, and the only reason I know Anthonycarter, we could get John Madden out here in a second. But again, UB2 Sub, I call him UB2 son of a bitch. This guy is a genius when it comes to the memes. If you guys don't know why you should be part of this army, this is something different that you can't get somewhere else. You're not going to see these raving reviews. I'm not paying these guys and these gals to be in here. I'm not paying these attractive females to act like they're smart. They actually are. And yes, they're here on their own accord. I'm not, blackmailing them into being in my audience. Oh, no. I'm not like the Run guys. I don't have to give you bullshit to keep you here. Run guys. Trojan. For those extra small circumstances. When you want to feel in charge, Ziploc bags, tie it off, rip it up, Trojan. No use for the run, guys. So we just fed you the same bullshit in circles they did. Stay blessed. No. Anyhow, enough of the fucking run, guys. UB2B sob. So the first one, if you want to smurf the charts, join Tom's Army. But the second one, remember and this is another reason I like when you guys do this. I just talked about the fifth dimension in my last one. And what does he do? Not 20 minutes later, he comes up with this. It shows me he's watching too, though. Tom's chart analysis, straight from the fifth dimension. Oh yeah, I'll get you right in the soul. So, I mean, that speaks volumes for me. If you're not part of Tom's Army, join this shit. That doesn't mean you have to buy Tom's Army. You don't have to pay $9.99 a month. You just stick around. I may only have 120 members who pay for Tom's Army, but I probably got 2 to 3 times more than that I consider Tom's Army, and you all know who you are. Some of you, though, have joined Tom's Army, so I can't use you as the example anymore of not paying to be in Tom's Army. So, but that is good to see. That is good to see because that means you're learning. I'm teaching you to fish, and now, and only now, you have the resources to join Tom's Army, and that's what I want. You are not supposed to come in here and not know how to fish and then join Tom's Army. See, old man syndrome again, it kicked in. So, but yeah, I just wanted to go over this. We're basically going through the same bullshit. We're getting the 45 minute now. What does that look like to you guys? Like I told you, we're coming to the end of this pattern. And then we're going to figure out what we're going to do. It's that simple. I can't make it up. The sun's right there. He said, hey guys, don't be MSU. Or, well, you could be MSU because they beat us sometimes. But don't be Michigan, right? We went through this very clearly. Let me take out the handy pen. Again, I'm not ready. I'm ashamed. No, I'm not actually. But we got a few things we got to go over. So, first of all, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, we've lost 12 subscribers because they're douchebags in chat. Thank you. Please keep acting like morons so I can keep banning you jabronis. That's your airtime for today. Oh, yes, Tom's learning because of his great supporting cast that I can't give you guys as much time. But I can still tell you to eat shit and lick my balls on a daily basis. Oh, yes, I can. To my female audience, I highly suggest you do neither. But what I do embrace my female audience to do is sit back, let those brains grow even bigger, those big brains of yours, and absorb the knowledge you're getting with that unbiased, uncharged, and no male testosterone filled, because, you know, you got to act like you're a man to the males in my audience to try to prove me wrong, which actually shows how big of a pussy you are, because you can't just sit down and absorb the knowledge in front of you that you don't understand, which makes you a fucking moron and jabroni. Because only a jabroni would want to stay in the same spot and only know what they know. Because when you only know what you know, you never know anymore. And when you never know anymore, how are you supposed to advance and go to the next step in life? You don't. You sit there, likely sitting at your computer, jerking off. He was wrong by 18 tenths of a penny. You know? But instead of keeping that load in today, absorbing the knowledge, you had to go off, get your quick fix, go bang your, go bang some, whatever you're going to do, because this is what my audience does. You'll get your quick release, whether it's your drug of choice, whether it's a sexual object. Most of my audience can't get a woman, so whether it's your hand. And that is not a jab at you, but just the way you talk to me, I guarantee no woman's sleeping with you. And if they are, it's not by choice. And what I mean by that is they're trying to get away. But I'm just saying your character speaks for you. So remember that the next time you're pounding one out. You could be having a conversation with somebody instead of doing all that shit. And then when the time's right, you go do what you got to do. But the majority of life shouldn't be spent thinking about beating it off. You should be taking it in. When you're with a woman, it shouldn't be about just beating it. Or getting some. Or trying to figure out a fancy way of getting laid. Get into the mind. All the rest will follow. Because when you know mind, body, and soul, there is no better one connection. I promise you. So moving on, I don't know when I became I don't even know what they call it. Dr. Drew in the house. The real, unbought and unbiased Dr. Drew. I don't know. I'm just killing time, guys, because honestly, what am I going to tell you? The same shit I've already told you. Like I said, there's one possibility where it goes higher, and I've already shown you this for days. It's that 118 to 124 line for XRP. And if it goes up higher than 118, or from where it's at now, that's just an even bigger fall. This structure is building the inevitable fall. You see this big W? Even if it ends now, you can call it a W. Even if this were to fall off the fucking cliff right now, you're telling me that's not good enough to be a W? It's a W, but likely, that's why I keep saying that nasty cup and handle. You guys keep asking me where the potential is. There's your potential. Sure, I can go over a few cents, but it's not, I promise you it won't go over 133, because if it gets to 133, then it invalidates this pattern, and that's not happening. This pattern's a very, very long pattern that stretches several months and even last year in 2020. So if you want me to believe a whole sudden surge of volume or some kind of settlement's coming tomorrow, you can keep beating your meat and stay behind. But if you want to get ahead, absorb this knowledge, admit you don't know everything, because I know I don't. That's why I'm so open-minded and add all this stuff to my charts. Add my community input, because they know more than I in many scenarios, because I can't know everything. I don't know everything, and I don't claim to know everything. That's why I advance every single day. And every single day you're sitting there saying, what the fuck? Why didn't I just listen? Because you're not open to it. Open your heart, open your soul. And like I keep saying, get with it or get the fuck out. And that's very easy, very simple to understand. So, you know, we're going to end you with Lewis. How am I supposed to know where we're going? Lewis. If I can't bounce between the lines, Lewis. Because that's OSU, Lewis. And that's U of M, Lewis. I never hid that, Lewis. So when you say the only thing wrong with my channel, Lewis, is it bounces between the lines, dear mother of God, I apologize that my 100% time test lines that show support and resistance that run parallel with the 200-day moving averages and all their moving averages as we go up and down when I have them out. Because I am the motherfucking moving averages. Don't forget that. If you want to see the real moving averages, go see Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, because he does it better than anybody. He even got his nice state-of-the-art pointing tool, so you know exactly where he's looking at you from. So, but like I said, how am I supposed to know, Lewis, if we're coming top side and it's not resistance anymore, and now it's coming top, you know, and it's not acting as resistance, it's actually a support line because we're above. Huh, Lewis? Or when we're coming from below, it's a fucking resistance line. I won't know that unless we're bouncing through and come up and then come crashing back down in the opposite, Lewis. So don't be a Lewis. Don't be Forrest. Oh, I haven't forgot about you, Forrest. Another guy who I hope is still here, but I know isn't because he hasn't talked in a while. Don't become one of those guys. Don't be Michigan. You know, don't be U of M. Losers. And I'm from Michigan, and I love Michigan. You guys know the only sports I watch is Michigan football and basketball. But they fucking suck in football. Basketball, they're pretty fucking good. But we're not talking basketball here. Be a OSU. Be a winner. They may not win national titles every year, and they might get kicked the shit out of by the SEC. But who doesn't? They beat Michigan. Check, check. Okay, guys, ready? Every year from 2008. Check, check, check. Nope, Michigan somehow won. Ready? Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Something like that. And you know when we will win again? Check, 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 check. Come around the corner. So we won here because we had Brett Favre. Brett Favre kicked him in the nuts and Brett Favre touchdown. That's how they win the Super Bowl. You heard it here first, guys. John Madden's lost his mind. So, the bottom line is don't be a Michigan. I love Michigan. Don't be Jim. You guys know the bit. You guys have seen my merchandise. Jim just needs to watch. Jim too could overcome, but he's so up his own ass he can't see what's right in front of him that he has no talent. He can be a 5-star recruit all at once, but you're probably better off trying to find that 3-star gem. Just like here, I'm that 2-star gem that nobody thought existed. But what happens? You watch me evolve. You watch me grow my skills. Actually, I'm 1-star because nobody would even pay attention my whole life. I'm that 1-star that has, 5-star potential. But then I'm a Hall of Famer because I do things nobody's ever seen. So, I'm like Anthonycarter, right? Oh, no, not Anthonycarter who promoted my channel. But Spider. But anyhow, I thank you all. I have no idea what I'm talking about anymore, but I have to go because I have to go. So, keep me here full time. Join Tom's Army. Don't let Anthonycarter's glowing endorsement go unheard. I need at least one person to become a part of Tom's Army so that Anthony doesn't feel like a loser. Oh yes, I'm doing it. Do not make Anthony feel like he is not a good promotional tool. Oh yes, guys, I like to make that hidden guilt. So for Anthony's sake, if somebody subscribes to Tom's Army and you send in there and say, I subscribed because of Anthony's promotional video, I will send $10 to him, up to $50 max. I'm putting that out there right now. If you join Tom's Army right now, and you tell me in a private message to strutrugali@gmail.com, which is in the description so you can see it, you tell me, and I will use some of that very special community donation money to send him up to $50. That's a 24-hour challenge. So if I come back tomorrow and I have 5 people that say, hey, Anthony got me to subscribe to your channel with that unbelievably heartfelt join Tom's Army message, I will send them up to $50, $10 per person. So I will refund the first 5 people that sign up for Tom's Army and give it right to Anthony. Oh, I know he doesn't want it, but this is something I like to do with the community, which is why your donations are so important. Are you starting to see now? So donate. Links in the description. Join Tom's Army for $9.99. You can't get this experience anywhere else. This week, XRP future millionaire from the future. The year's 20. What is it? What the hell year is it? I'm so fucking old. 2066. I'm rich. They're not. The run guys are floating out in space somewhere because they went broke years ago. The crypto hawk died of steroids. But he did great. He did get the word. The Cryptox, well, they didn't survive. Crypto Man X, well, let's just say he talked himself out the game. You know what that means. So you want it right? Get it good. You come here to Tom's Army. It's hot. It's steamy. Oh, it's spicy. But at the end of the day, I'll keep you from seeing in the average 3-dimensional outlook and see clearly in the 5th dimension up here with the charting gurus. Until next time, stay blessed, stay true, and stop jerking that meat so much. True talk. Pay attention. Stay alert. Absorb that knowledge. Stay blessed.